Modern Ninja here, and I'm going to talk to you about your surroundings in a fight and your opponent. Alright, two topics. So, as a boxer, in and out the ring, I've came across opponents that were stronger than me, they were faster than me, had more stamina than I did, and their body was tougher than mine. First one, stronger. Okay, when someone is stronger than you, they could be slower than you, or they could be faster than you. I've came across many who were faster and stronger than me. It's not a rare commodity. If you train enough and you know the specific exercises to work on, you can be strong and fast. At the time when I faced such opponent, I wasn't that fast and I wasn't that strong with my hand speed. But my evasive maneuvers is what won me the match. He was faster and he was stronger. He even looked bigger than I was because my body frame is sort of small, but I have defined muscle. So, you see, when I came across him, I had to dodge and get out of the way. Yes, his punches were faster than mine, but I could evade him perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but I could evade him enough to win the match. I got in the shots that I needed to get in and I won the match. You see, footwork is key. To any martial arts, footwork is key. Without footwork, you have nothing. And in and out the ring is the same thing. Yeah, you're probably like, yeah, there's no rules in a street fight, but footwork can help you win a real fight too. I mean, if someone comes and swings on you and you're standing like a regular person straight up and they swing on you and you punch them back, let's say you just, do a regular hook with it. A regular hook isn't going to do, is a hook has power behind it and speed. If you don't put your body weight into it, that hook is not going to mean shit. Okay, so footwork is key. Also, someone who was faster than me. He was faster than me, but he wasn't stronger. And you see, I was stronger than he was, and I used that to my advantage. He could get off quick punches, and he would eat me up. But you see, I can take punches. I have a strong chin. And he would just, whenever he could, he would hit that jab. That jab is what would always get me. His jab was incredibly fast. Like, he was a really fast opponent. But you see, I had to roll with my punches, keep my stamina, and when I got the chance, I would ring his bell. I'd set up with a jab of my own, or I'd feint, and I'd probably do like a left feint, and then he would, try to dodge it back and lean this way, and I come back with my right hook and I eat him up. You gotta try to fool your opponent in and out the ring, like a boxer like myself. Same thing happened in a regular street fight. Did the left, he took the feint, and when he feinted, he got this way, hit him with the right, and he was out on the ground. Alright, someone who has more stamina than you. When someone has more stamina than you, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll win. It means that if the fight lasts longer than what you intended or what they intended, it means they're going to stay on their feet, and they're going to keep not most, but a good amount of their speed and strength throughout the whole fight. They won't get as tired or winded. They will get winded because it's a boxing match. They won't be as winded. That's like when someone has a lot of stamina, that's not a key victory because you could probably knock them out. They may have many things going on with them that, isn't really going to help them out. But I mean, I faced an opponent with good stamina, and I have good stamina of my own. And we lasted like 10 rounds. And since we were minors at the time, they didn't let us go any further than that. And they stopped the fight, and I won because I won on the scorecards. I landed more punches on him than he did on me. But each boxing match is a learning experience. What was the other one? I think that's all with your opponent. With your opponent in a fight. This is something else too. Another topic I want to hit on. In a fight, you must. I can't stress this enough, but you must, this is a must, you must look around and observe your surroundings. Gotta be very observant, very hypersensitive to your surroundings. Because if you're not, it may lose you the fight. You're probably thinking, oh, I don't pay attention to my surroundings at school or at home when someone fights me, or in the woods, or in the wherever you guys fight. But you need to, because that can help you win. I mean, you see, you gotta use your surroundings to your advantage. Because let's say someone is bigger than you. I faced many people who are bigger than me, and it didn't turn out pretty. I mean, a fight isn't meant to be pretty, but you gotta use your surroundings to help you out. When someone's trying to punch you, and let's say you're in a wall, never be in a corner. I can't stress that enough either. Don't get in the corner. Because when you're stuck there, you might not get out and you might just get messed up. But if you're against the wall, per se, it's not good to be against the wall, but you can use that wall, or if you're against a locker or a tree, you can use that to your advantage. They swing, you get out the way, they punch that hard surface, and they're in pain. They're probably going to be in pain for a couple of seconds. They may break something. It could help you out. Let's say, I mean, if it's a street fight, let's say you see a stick on the ground, or you see sand, or there's water. I don't know, use anything. Throw it in their eye or throw it on them. I'm one to be honorable in a fight, so I'm not going to do any of these things unless it's a life or death situation. And even if it is, I still would be very reluctant to doing these things. But I'm just going to, not everybody, is going to appreciate my morals. So you can do what you will, I'm just saying. Because me, personally, when I go anywhere, I'm looking around. When I'm with my mom or my brother, I mean, I'm the man of the house, so I have to be sure that they're safe. We could be at a restaurant eating, and I'm eating my food, but I'm also paying attention to the surroundings. Like, let me give you an example. Okay, we went to Arby's. Arby's one day. We were eating. I looked down and I noticed that the tile floor was slippery because my shoes were slipping a bit. I noted that in my mind. Okay, the floor is slippery. I can't do certain moves here. They also had a carpeted area. So let's say if there was me engaging in combat with a different person, it would be wise to battle them on the carpet where I have grip and traction. Because who would want to fall during a fight? That could be the turning point of the whole fight and you could lose. And worst case scenario, you could get seriously injured or die. So you gotta pay attention to that. I look at people. I'm not saying I stare at people like this. I'm just saying that I glance at them and I listen to conversations that go on around me. You gotta get a feel for people that are around you to see, because I'm pretty sure you can look at a person and tell if they have dire intentions. They could be calm, or when a person is planning on doing something, they're not 100% calm. I don't care what you say. They have a nervous tick. Everybody has a nervous tick, whether you scratch your head, or you rub your nose, or you tap your finger on the rim of your glasses or on the table. You just gotta be observant and you gotta see. Because I know when I'm nervous or something like that, I scratch my head, or if I'm confused, I scratch my head. It's just something that I do. I can't control that. I do it without even realizing it sometimes. You just gotta be observant to that. I know when I'm in class, well, I graduated, but when I was in class in high school, I would note everybody's behaviors that no one else would notice. I know there was this girl, every time she got mad, she'd scratch her head. Well, her weave, her weave. Every time she got mad. Every time she got sad, she'll pull out a piece of chewing gum and start chewing on it. And when she was happy, what did she do when she was happy? When she was happy, she'll start tapping her foot. No one else noticed this but me, because I was observing everybody. Just, you gotta be in sync with everybody's energy around you in the atmosphere. You just got to be observant, because when someone's trying, my master once told me, anybody is a potential enemy. And that's true. I mean, if I walk into a restaurant or Walmart or any other grocery store, anybody there could harm me for whatever reason. I don't know. People are crazy nowadays. So you just have to be hypersensitive to your surroundings. It can help you. It can even save your life. You just got to pay attention. Not saying be creepy about it, but when you're trying to protect someone, you really have to be on your toes, like a hunter documenting its prey. Not saying you're going to attack anybody, but you have to know at least a little bit about these people, if you understand what I'm saying. You're probably looking at me like I'm weird or whatever. I don't care. This is what I do. So yeah, like it up, subscribe, and I'm gonna do more videos like